SML, we are live for Super Bowl 73. I am Primetime 000, joined by the one, the only, the truth, Coach Pauly. How you doing today?
What's up, Prime? Let's do this. Let's do this. You know, we are called the secondaries here in the booth. We are called the consolators here in the booth.
the
But we're going to call this
backups,
game the best of our
the
ability.
number
Yes,
twos,
yes.
the deuces.
Yep.
Listen, hey, Pauly, this is a big game here. Bears, Steelers, a classic game between classic NFL teams, but not necessarily. Dan's an SML OG at this point. Soda, not so much. He's young blood. He's a new blood. How do you see this one going, Coach P?
I think Dan's going to win based on experience. I think his Super Bowl was you coming back from 13-0 versus the best to ever do it and win the game. This is nothing for him. And Soda is lucky to be here. He got an interception for a touchdown. He beat a guy that hasn't been there before in the the NFC Championship by 8. So I think Dan's going to win 24-17.
I think Dan's favored in this game. I do, and I agree with you. But I think Dan's got more to lose, even though he's already won a somebody in his SML career. He's already lost 2 this cycle, and losing 3, he'd have a Marv Levy type of cycle. He would lose to a guy he's heavily favored against again, and the narrative of Dan never winning a somebody would only get louder. So this is a big game for Dan.
Yeah, without a doubt. And going into this game, I mean, Soda, Dan needs to get pressure. I could not get pressure, and Dan needs to make this, what I think it's going to be.
One thing I like to see from Soda there is his really first drop back of the Super Bowl, and he dropped back a little far, but he was patient and he found the check down. That's going to be the big key against Dan's defense. Dan does a lot of kinky things with his defense. A lot of the time it's basic zone, cover 3 shell, but you'll see some weird things at opportunistic times. And I want you to watch for this, Pauly. Dan's got a fast defensive tackle. He'll put back in coverage and use her with him, and that could throw you off. Doesn't do it often, but just watch out for that to see if it'll force Soda into a mistake. As he's back to throw here. Oh, that was a risky one.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Soda has a lot of concepts that he runs, and if you study him, you will know what's coming based on formation. Now, that being said, he is number 1 in offense in the SML. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, number 1 in offense and number 1 in pass yards. So that's the key to Dan to stop his passing game, because Soda doesn't really like to run as much as you think. It's a passing type offense.
Yeah, I'm curious. Soda's kind of a gunslinger. He's had a really successful playoff run passing the ball, but this is Dan He. I don't think he's played a defense quite like Dan's. His tune is back to throw. He's got the seam. He's going to throw it. He's got it for a first down and more. Running down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Bears. Just like that. Soda scores.
Wow. And the only guy who could have tackled him there was the referee, but good thing he got out of the way there. But, Prime, that's a staple Soda play there. You got to know he runs that play there out of doubles. Seam, he has the opposite slot on a drag, and he has, a Texas route by the RB, and he picks it. If Dan didn't know that, he spent too much time throwing his back out at the golf place today.
Here's the deal, man. Do you remember back in the day, Odell Beckham was on the boat taking pictures with the other New York Giants, and they went out and played the Green Bay Packers a couple days later, and they got their butts kicked. Dan's playing Top Golf with the family. You got to wonder, is he mentally locked in for the Super Bowl, or is he taking Soda lightly?
I don't know, man, but all I know is Soda didn't score that fast on me, man, and I'm not the defensive guru that Dan is, supposedly. So, bad so far start for Dan. Let's see how he does it here.
Here we go. Dan is a veteran. He was down just in his last game, so no worry to panic yet as he's going to hand it off. Now, one thing Soda did that I didn't do, I kicked field goals early. Soda scores a touchdown. That's going to crank the pressure up. In games where Dan has a lead, it's really hard to come back. I'm not going to sound like a broken record and repeat and state the obvious here, but obviously Dan's not much of a comebacker, so good start for Soda.
Good stuff for last game.
Yeah.
And I was very pissed at that. But.
Yeah. Hey, it was a good comeback for Dan. As he's looking to throw here, and he steps up and he throws. He got his guy. He's got space now. It's Palmer running down the sideline. Good pocket presence. Good second level throw by Dan He.
And that's one of the things I notice against Soda. He is not one of the elite users in the league. He kind of floats. And against Dan, you have to read that high-low there, and you have to take the high because he looks to barrel you underneath with those short routes and get you over the top, and that's exactly what he did there.
And the Get Gud betting line is out. The Get Gud betting line for Bentley, the Steelers quarterback, over under a touchdown and a half passing. Over under touchdown and a half. What do you think, Paulie? For Dan.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go passing. Oof. I'm gonna go. Dude, that's a tough line right there.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
tough
go
line, Coach.
over. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over just because it's soda.
Are you sure?
Yes, I mean I passed for almost that, and I suck. So yes.
Wow. The chat is split. What does Gutta say? What did Gutta say? He hasn't made his prediction yet, I don't think. He just said LOL. Here we go. Look at
Guttas
Soda.
is
Look how close he is to that line of scrimmage.
Yep. He does that too. The slot. He bumps the slot off the line. He did it a lot versus Stavo.
Back to throw. Dan's hit. Quick and sacked. That guy shed off the edge there. I think Dan would have had. Oh, my instant replay didn't work for a second there. I'm not sure why, but we'll look at that later. But that pressure came there off the edge and beat that tackle.
Yeah, and that's one thing he does, Soda. He likes to press the slot, and he likes to hit him off the line within the 5 yards that you get to hit him, so it's not a penalty, and that throws a lot of guys off. It threw Stavo off a little bit. I talked to him in DMs, and that's one of the things he noticed.
3rd and 14. Big play for Dan early. He is out of the gun. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve. He's an SML veteran. Look at this row. He throws. He's got a guy to check down. He's fighting for yards, and he gets tackled. Early decision time, Paul. Are you taking the points?
He's going for this. He's Dan. He's the Madden Messiah. He's gonna go for this. No
Matt
chance
says
he
to
takes
kick it.
3 here. Zero.
Matt
Zero
says
chance, Matt. Zero chance.
It's
Come on,
a single
Matt.
back ace.
Come on, this ain't bowling,
alert
Matt.
stretch.
Come on.
If I'm Soda, I'm alert stretch here, Paulie. I'm thinking stretch
Stretch
left.
to the left. Look at the left. Yep. Look at the formation there.
It's a
And
stretch
is.
left. Soda misses. Oh, he just
Soda.
completely bobs the
Soda.
user. What was that?
Soda's that was bad.
Let's
Prime
watch this back.
on that. His user on this series has been horrible. His user was not even competent on this last couple pass plays. Soda has to fix that, man. He has to make a play. Here.
He tackled. I think he's going for Casper the Friendly Ghost there because he wasn't within 5 yards of the running back there. And all he had to do was make a wrap-up tackle. But he went for the cool, the hip, the meta dive, and it cost him there. Tackling the turf monsters. Dan going for the inside zone here. He's going to have space. He's going to run and bubble into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pittsburgh strikes back.
And again, Soda's not known for his defense. He plays a lot of hybrid looks, cover 6, couple cover 9s, cover 3s, couple cover 2. He plays pretty much everything. And Dan is going to eat it up for lunch and dinner. If he can't cover the high-lows, he's going to have problems stopping Dan. Let's see on offense, number 1 offense in the league here, the Bears, Soda. Nobody knew that probably, but let's see if he can keep it up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can keep it up. Dan's one of the best defenders, one of the most strategic defenders in the league. Soda looked good that first drive on that strike, just doing what you said he does best, which is those seam routes.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you would have thought that Soda was number 1 offense in the league coming in here?
No.
Number 1 in pass yards? You ever thought of that?
No, but I guess when you play Fig twice a season and then you play the corpse of T-Steel, I mean, that's going to happen naturally.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
Also,
let's see here again.
Out of the gun here. Look at this. See, this is the other stuff. I don't got this stuff in my playbook, Coach. I just don't.
No, this is a play that he
I'm
runs.
basic.
If Dan scouted him, he knows this. Based on formation, he knows his trips. He runs a lot of trips with funky plays. This is one of them that he runs.
Here we go.
He's gonna watch it.
Dan was ready for it, I think. Soda goes to check down. He's got his running back. He's going to have the first down. Oh, God. Fig was in chat. I didn't think Fig stayed up to slate.
Fig's have a couple of brewskis on the SML gold card.
Listen, I respect Fig Newton. He's the best conductor I know.
He takes a licking and keeps on ticking. I respect Figs. Big dude, though. Meet him in person. Very intimidating. Don't shake his hand.
He would intimidate me. I bet he has the Adrian Peterson handshake where he reportedly breaks knuckles.
Yeah.
Here we go. Toon, under center. What an SML story Toon has been. Number 9 for Jay Cutler. Or was Cutler number 6? I forget. Handoff. Stretch play. Get in space. 23. Salmon. What a run. Soda moving the ball on this legendary Steelers defense.
And that's one thing he loves to do is he puts his stretch or his wide zone, whatever he runs wide, to the strength of his offense, which is the receivers usually side, where they can get those guys to block. So let's see if he can. He did that a couple times versus me.
Here we go. Under center again is Soda, who's going to hand it off, and he's going to kind of fall forward there for 3 yards. I thought he was going to get a little more run there, more yards there, but he didn't.
Yeah, one thing, Dan's defense is very tough to run on. I mean, he kind of He's good all around
Yeah.
defensively, man. If he was just, here, let's see if this is one of his plays. I think it is. It's based on formation, spread doubles.
What is
This
it?
is the one where he throws everybody deep. Is this it? Oh, this is a secondary one. He runs 2 out of this.
Let's
This
see.
is one of them.
Look at this zig here, coach. Look at this. This is kinky. He's drawing plays up in the dirt.
He always runs his zig to Dunze.
He's looking. He's going to throw a quick check down to the running back. He's going to fall forward and get to 3rd and 1. That's how do you say that? Solomon?
Yeah, Solomon. And this is 2 down territory without a doubt. Without a doubt in a game of this magnitude.
It is a Super Bowl 73. Soda fighting for his first title ever. Dan fighting for his first title of the cycle. Why is that a big deal? Well, when you're somebody like Dan and you talk about legacy and talking trash, it's a big deal.
Yeah, without a doubt. And we finally got a Super Bowl number 73, Woods' age. That's pretty good.
That's crazy. 3rd and 1. It's an RPO. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to get the first down.
Yeah, great play there. I mean, it was obviously a run-pass option. He took the run, and that's very safe there, knowing you have 2 downs to get just a measly 1 yard.
I want to give a quick shout-out to a couple guys in chat here. Raider fans in chat. Grim, Gutta, Raider fan again. Fig Newton, Tug. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday evening here on the SML network. Season 73 is coming to an end here. Season 74, the last one of the cycle. Can't believe it.
Wait, Hertz Jr. is not in the chat?
I don't see him in there. I'll check the active
Nervous.
users. Let me check that. He is in the stream. He is in the stream.
All right,
but he's just
which stream is he on?
Yeah, that's true. You know, here's the deal. I think he's so nervous he doesn't want to talk until right at the end. That's how some of these new age trash talkers do it. They wait till it's all secured before they bump their gums is what I call it.
One thing to watch here in the red zone with Soda, he loves the slants, all-out slants by every receiver. And when he gets inside of the, say, 15, that's one thing I had scouted. Either that or he has sit-down routes.
Okay.
So those are the 2 things mainly inside of the 15-yard line you're looking at for Mr. Soda. He's not there yet, though, but...
Yeah, let's see what happens here. This is a popular play. A lot of people run this for a couple of years now. The return around on the left side is popular. As he's looking, he's going to have the return. He's going to have the angle. He's going to fight for the first down for Solomon, and he gets it. Soda has shown no signs of nerves early in this game, Paulie, passing the ball.
Yeah, he's making the correct reads. Against a lot of people, I've scouted him. He likes to force that corner route, but this time he took the check down, did a very good job of taking what the defense gives him. Young Soda so far... doing well, doing what the doctor ordered so far.
Speaking of what the doctor ordered, Life Alert has been ordered for Woods, who is now in chat. How you doing today, Woods? We appreciate you for still being alive and commenting. As it's a stretch play to Solomon, who's going to cut back upfield and fall forward for a gain of 8.
That was a great read off, I think it was the right guard shoulder. He saw penetration coming from the outside shoulder defender, so he went inside. Great cut there.
Great cut. And Soda is impressing me. He impressed me a lot in that game against Stavo, where Stavo absolutely got his butt kicked and destroyed and just manhandled, and just beat down. And he's continuing this style right now.
Yeah, he's playing well. He's playing with confidence. That's the main thing.
That's a good word. Handoff again. He's going to fight. Oh, good ball spot there. First down.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Soda here, I mean, this is what you wanted to do here. So in the red zone, again, watch these plays. He's going to try to run it, but anytime now, watch those slants, watch those sit-down routes, double sit-downs by each tight end or something like that to that effect. Let's see if he goes back to that as bread and butter.
I trust you, Paulie. He's going to go to the run again here. He's running the ball more than usual, I think.
Yep.
Handoff.
Yep.
Ooh, just runs into about 7 Pittsburgh Steelers. That's the steel curtain from the 1972.
Yeah, without a doubt. Let's see. This is where it's going to challenge him. You can tell if he's going to be a little nervous. He's going to try to run it again. Let's see what he does.
This is prime percentages are out for the first time. If he gets a touchdown, it's a 58% chance of victory. If he doesn't score a touchdown, he has to kick a field goal, only a 48% chance. So this could swing the game, this series of plays right here.
Well, this is a big play by him. This is snag on the motion. Front side, he's going zig. Back side, he's going motion with the zig with the drag underneath.
Here we go. Looking to throw. Oh, you got red throwed. Tommy Toon. He has been so heralded as something great. You have a 99 overall Caleb Williams on the bench, and you're starting Tommy Toon, and that's what you get for doing that, in my opinion.
And that was one of the plays I had circled on my sheet. He runs it to perfection, and he just missed. That reminds me of the throw I threw yesterday over my freaking receiver's head. Here comes another play. I told you, here comes the slants. Let's see it.
Tune out of the gun.
Sit down.
Looking to throw here. Third down. Throws.
Nice.
Oh,
Sit
that
down.
was Tommy.
What was that, Prime? That was a sit down.
That was a sit down. It's a touchdown. Tommy Tune.
Very good concept there. A couple drags and a couple slants, and he had that sit down. He's huge on his concepts in the red zone.
Yeah, that was interesting. Tune looking good. And, I was critical of Tune the play before, but it didn't matter because he got a touchdown. Here's the thing, Paul. The thing about playing the NFC for Dan. Dan is a little bit like me. I think we share this in common. You tend to do better against players that you see often and you can adjust.
Yep.
Dan doesn't play Soda a lot, or they haven't played a lot.
Yep. I think it's huge here. Now, Soda needs to be better on defense now. And showing that single high, I don't like it versus Dan. Never dictate the coverage.
Watch the corner. Yep. Watch the, there it is. Come back. Excuse me. That's one of Dan's top plays he runs. Yep. That was a PA boot slide out of the pistol. That's a drive starter for Dan. I can start calling out Dan's plays if you want me to.
Yeah, no, that's a play that Dan runs. Even I knew that was coming based on formation. I didn't like that coverage. Soda sat on a couple of my plays. He should sit on Dan's plays. They're just as easy to recognize here.
Here we go. Dan out of the pistol again. Bentley. His over-under's a touchdown and a half. He hasn't thrown a touchdown yet. Paulie took the over. It's a run here. He's going to fight for the edge. And he's going to get brought down. Good game so far. Clean game so far. Offense is looking sharp.
Yeah, I mean, the defenses have kind of taken a back seat. I did not expect that. Usually when people are tight in the Super Bowl, usually lean on their defense, but this game's been kind of the opposite.
Yeah. Doubles offset weak, huh? What do you think this could be?
Watch that corner on the left side there. Zig and deep in. I don't know if it is.
Watch the tight end zig is what I'd be watching here.
It's
a sit down. Oh, he's like an out and up thing. Oh, that ball's going to be a jump ball. It's picked off. It's picked off. What was that
animation?
What did you see there?
He clicked on, the guy stopped and then jumped out of, midair. He just got that ball.
Why didn't he just hit the tight end right there? I didn't like that play. He had the running back. Did you see the running back? He had the running back.
Wide open.
He could throw it to the tight end early.
That.
That's a new play for Dan. That's a new play, and I don't like that. Stick to what got you there, Dan.
Exactly. When Dan and new plays do not do well unless he has at least 700 hours on them, I was told so.
Yeah, this is not good. Now Soda can't get too cocky. He's young. Remember that. He's like 12 years old at least. Handoff. Now, Dan did come back. It was a fluke, but he did come back against the Colts last night.
Yeah, he definitely got the most confidence I've ever seen Dan.
Fluke.
But, Soda a ginger, I was told?
Yeah, he's a ginger. He's a ginger.
Soda the ginger, baby.
Soda's many things. We won't call them all of them here on this cast. Look, this is one of Soda's quote-unquote
here it is. Here's the one.
Special plays. Look, Dan's going to use the DT. Remember, I talked to you about that earlier. Watch this.
Yep.
Soda going long. Oh, this is a lob. That was dumb.
And this is, guess what? That's the same exact play he ran versus me and got a completion on the first play of the game. And that's the same exact one he scored a touchdown on Stavo.
Mm-hmm. Dan had his patented two-man under called. Soda threw a lob pass right into it. That was one of his first mistakes of the day. That was stupid. But he still got the ball. Big 3rd and 8 here.
Yeah, we'll see here. Another Soda staple here. He likes this route.
Well, look at this.
Coming in delayed route. Let's see. Yep.
Looking for. He's got the running back. Oh, he's dropped it.
Nope.
That was a tight window.
Yep. It's kind of that delayed in route that releases up. He loves that play too. He doesn't usually throw that one, but he did this time and did not reward him at all.
I know I can be a bit of a check down artist at times. I get mocked for my check downs, but let me tell you, you can't go broke taking a profit. Right here, I'm going to pass it to the triangle. I'm going to let him walk in for a gain of about 10 yards and keep the drive moving. But hey, what do I know? Did we lose you, Paulie? What are you thinking? We might have lost Coach Paulie on the cast, which is crazy. Paulie has never been dropped on a. I'm wondering if he accidentally muted himself. That would be something he would do. Here we go. It's going to be a handoff. Oh, the user was there and bottled up. I'm going to text Paulie because we've lost him somehow. Oh, I heard him hang up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hang up and join the call. So you might see a black screen for a second, fellas. I'm going to call him. Man. Crazy times here on the SML network is Coach Paulie.
Gentlemen, don't forget to plug in your laptops.
Paulie's laptop died. He's back to throw his Bentley. Looking to throw. He's got a guy. Big hit. Falling down 3rd and 6.
Got to plug in those laptops, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget the power of technology and energy.
I thought.
As we go. Hey,
I thought you went and got pizza like my friend Soda.
No, I'm not that relaxed, man. I'm not that relaxed. I'm on edge. This game is huge. 73 right here. Number 73 SML Super Bowl, baby.
73 champions. All right, Paulie, here's a question. If Dan wins this one, where does it put him all time?
Probably like top 10, 6. I don't know.
Wow.
We'll see.
Yeah. Here we go. Out of the gun is Bentley. Looking to throw. He's got this. Oh, he's got the check down. Here we go. It's big. Juking and mooking. Oh, great tackle. Great tackle. Dan tried juking. Dan tried mooking. But
he could not go for this.
He got to kick it. Got to punt it.
Good. And now what
Good.
Soda has to
wait
do
a minute,
is
Paul.
actually get points. What?
I just caught you live on the show. You said good. Are you rooting for Soda this game, Paulie?
No, but I want, things done the right way here in the SML. As somebody who leads the record last cycle in suspensions, I would hate for that to happen to Messiah. So I don't want that to happen on national television.
I see. I respect that. We're fair and balanced on the SML network. Fair and balanced.
You learn from your mistakes in life. That's what I'm trying to do.
I respect that. There's some guys who I wish would learn more from their mistakes.
Yep. I hear you. So
what,
let's see here.
What do you do here?
Man, can he make Dan pay by stopping him and scoring? That's the thing he hasn't done yet.
Yeah.
He stopped Dan pretty good, right? But he hasn't scored after. Bear
He
down, take the rest of this clock, and get it 2-for-1. Did he have the ball first?
No, Dan gets the ball, but you
No.
need to get a field goal here to try to go up 2 scores because Dan does get the ball.
Yeah, okay. You got to get
Triangle.
points here.
Oh, circle, nice.
Another thing that he loves is those delayed in-zig routes. Prime, I went over that in the conference call before our game, and he hit me with it twice. He does a very good job of it.
You talked about that, I remember. The one thing I'm seeing, and Soda should note this, that running back's been open a lot. Dan is leaving a lot of these flats open.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Look at this, Adunze. He likes his zigs to Adunze, apparently.
Yep, and he has X factor, so he can put him on that anytime he wants.
Yep, good read. I would have thrown the same ball. Taking his time here, moving the ball. I don't like the timeout there, Coach. I don't like that timeout.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit too early. Premature, I would say, given you don't want to give Dan the ball back either, right? So run it back. You have the 2 timeouts. It's better than taking it now.
Yeah, you might lose another 20 seconds there, but it's second down. Now, if you throw an incompletion here, Dan's got timeouts, and he can maybe move the ball, get a 2-for-1. So I don't like that. That's kind of the inexperience. Soda's got red hair, so you wonder what else is wrong with him genetically.
Yeah, that's true.
There's got to be some wires crossed.
Yeah, that's something. Those redheads are crazy.
2nd and 2. I still
it's another Duval. This is the Duval play. Duval, he runs this a lot. Let's see if he runs it.
He's going to go to the inside zone.
Maybe he checked out.
Checked it. He's going to run it. He's going to get the edge. He's going to get the first down and more. To the 45, to the 44-yard line. Now go no huddle. And another timeout. Oh, someone's hurt. Okay, I was about to have a spaz attack here.
They always get hurt at the worst times.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's what I call dynamic difficulty adjustment is what I call it, Coach P. Do you know what that means? Oh. Do we lose Paulie?
Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep, I gotcha. Here we go. Back to throws. Tune. He has the drag. He's going to throw it. Dan is really covering a lot down the field, but a little short.
Yeah, there was a Jags Duval play that I saw. He called it there. Here comes another delayed in. Let's see if he gets it. No, he hits it again.
All right, now you got to go spike here. You got to go spike here. Don't go no huddle, go spike because you're cooked if not. All right, now don't snap it yet. All right, he snapped it.
All right. I mean, that's fine. I rather don't take chances. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden it goes from 14 to 0 without a doubt. So let's see.
Yeah. This is where I screwed this up against Dan.
What do you do? I don't know. I don't know if I risk it here. As an old guy, I don't want to get tackled and bounce here because game over. I mean, because you got hit for a loss there, and you had to intentional grounding. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried sliding my line, and I tried just doing a designed rollout and throw away. Soda's not that kind of guy. He's going to throw this thing. Throw it away.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Get out of bounds. Oh,
Get out of bounds.
I actually like
God,
that.
he could have ran out of bounds, I thought. But.
Well, I like that, actually. Just, now he's like, all right, I'm going to kick this. He's not going to make the prime mistake. I like that. Man, this kick is a big kick, Paulie.
Yeah, and hopefully he doesn't shank it like I did. Let's see. Oh, looks good.
Snap is good. Ball is clear. The kick is up on the way in AT&T Stadium. The Chicago Bears have a 17-7 lead over Dan.
That's kind of huge, though. You know what I mean? A two-possession game, obviously, so that's huge. But I'm not going to say it, but Dan's been in this position before, and he defeated the greatest to ever do it down 13 at half, right? So,
he did a
he
great
did it.
job.
So I'm not going to doubt him now. He's been in this position, and if you did it once, you can do it again.
Stay tuned, guys. After this game, no matter who loses, typically both players answer the call for a post-game interview. Usually someone's butt hurt and someone's not, so that'll be a fun one.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to ask questions if somebody loses. I can't wait.
Dan's hit and incomplete.
Yeah, that's half.
Wow.
It was good.
I'm shocked.
Good half.
I am shocked.
Soda, he could have been up a little bit more because he stopped Dan. Dan's offense has been anemic so far in this game, much like he was versus you. So maybe he has performance anxiety in the first half. We'll see what he does in the second.
Well, again, do I need to bring it up, Coach? The infamous Odell Beckham photo. Do you remember it on the boat?
Yeah, I remember it.
Did you not see the videos of Dan swinging the golf club, Top Golf?
Yeah.
I would think
We'll
a veteran
see.
of his level would be more focused. Oh, this is a classic play. Paul, watch out. Watch out. So this is what's going to happen here. It's going to be a PA, roll to the left. He's going to have a corner on one side and a streak on one side and a flat to the left side. It's all going to the left. PA, roll to the left.
Wide open.
Oh, now what's a flag? This is a big flag. Oh, big flag. Oh, jeez.
Wow. Illegal man downfield. Keep your hands in your pockets.
Yeah,
and
he
keep
cheated.
you guys on the line of scrimmage. Wow.
Now watch this. You know what this is, Paulie? It's going to be a seam up the middle, a flat on the right-hand side, and a wheel route also on the right-hand side. A halfback's going to run a curl route.
Yeah. Oh, it's open. It's open. He picked the wrong guy. It was open deep to the right. That route, the shock route was open. He shocked the defense because it was a Tampa 2 and it was wide open if he leads it to the outside. And Dan did not see it. Check down. Dan took the check down. He will scratch his head when he sees.
You know what this is, Paulie? Watch a streak on the right-hand side, a tight end corner, and probably a seam route to number one. And he's probably going to have number one. Oh, he didn't do it. Oh, my God. He would have had it. He's got the corner out. Oh, he didn't have time.
The corner route was open. He must have been pressured
He didn't
there.
throw it.
That's Dan. Dan uses the Y sail very good, and that slock usually runs it in on the backside. So he did use that play. He used it a lot. Let's see what he does here.
For some reason, I thought that was... I don't watch more film, Gut. I just know, man. It's just when you play certain guys, they run the same crap. Hold on, balls! Oh, he caught it! He had to have that. He had to have that, and he got it.
That's one of the plays of the game right now. That's one of the big, huge plays. This game could have been almost over if it wasn't for that play and that completion.
That was a miracle. That might have saved Dan's game right there. If we go back and we watch this Super Bowl back and we think about a comeback as Dan's now getting momentum, that could be that play right there.
Wow, that was a wide hole right there. We could have fit, 35 running backs through that hole.
Yeah, Mike FML could have toted that ball through there for a game of chance.
I plead the fifth.
I respect Mike. He's been moving hard, dude. He's been lugging them freaking bed mattresses up his steps to his apartment. I respect Mike.
Yeah, Mike's a hard worker.
I seen him in chat earlier. I'm waiting for him to. Here we go. Under center. It's a handoff. Look at this little cutback. Juke and Mookin now. He's got space. Oh, he put him on his ankles. Oh my God! It's a murder on the field. Touchdown, Steelers.
Check his ankle ligaments. Those things are shot. Wow, what a move by old man Dan on the sticks. Yikes.
Man, Soda makes some of the craziest plays, but I literally watched the guy's ankles get broken. I've never seen that happen. Look at this.
I'm telling you, his user is subpar. That's the weakest part of his game is the user. You know, you can get him to overcommit. It's bad. And right there, Prime, he had a 3rd and 15, and it turns into 7 for the Steelers. Here comes the Dan from yesterday.
Comeback kid is what they're calling him. He's got to be feeling like this is his chance. This is his legacy. Dan fighting to still be the Dan of old. He's trying to impress his son. Young Hurts, who's watching on, looking up to his father.
Let's see here. He needs something here.
Will Soda make a big mistake? He hasn't made one yet, but I feel one coming. He's got the drag. Dan is just leaving. I'm really surprised at what Dan's doing right now.
Yeah, I mean, right there is another Soda. He likes to, on a side where there's already a corner, he likes to, you know, adjust a corner just 10 yards. 2 corners on the same side. He didn't take either. He took the check down there.
My biggest knock on Dan, whether he wins or loses, I'm going to ask him. His user is really trailing off far back and leaving a lot of this stuff open short in the middle. Here we go, inside zone, and he's going to fight. Oh, big flag. Here we go. This is a big moment. It is a hold, and this could change the game.
Yeah, I mean, right now he's not comfortable right now. 2nd and 10. I would get this shortened up here to kind of make it a manageable. Let's see if he does that doubles play again. I seen that on the play art. Let's see what he runs based on formation.
We had the big catch by Dan's guy to keep the drive moving, and now this hold. We talk about dynamic difficulty adjustment. That's my big term. The DDA got a dynamic difficulty adjustment. I'll talk about it in a second here. Soda's looking to throw. He throws. Oh, good patience. Good play.
Dan, what are you doing? The other guy was covered underneath. 2 guys went to cover the shallow in, and left the running back wide open. On the backside, he was controlling the back linebacker on the cover 4 side, and he ran him down, vacating that zone.
Man, I'm surprised. That was a big play, and that shows Soda's got something that some men don't have, which is perseverance. I've played a lot of men in Super Bowls. I played a lot of men who crack under pressure. That would have, quote unquote, got tilted. I'm looking through chat right now, and I see a lot of men who would get, quote unquote, tilted.
Yeah, without a doubt, you know.
Here we go. I think he would have had the bubble there. He handed it off.
Yeah, I don't love that play too much, but, you know, he got 1 yard, so really not worth it versus a mid blitz, which is, you know, those gaps are really clogged up there if you're going to run it.
No, I'm noticing Gutta is pulling for Dan. Since when did Gutta become Team Dan? I'm looking in chat. Is it because I beat Gutta's butt in the playoffs?
I don't know. Maybe he needs some holiness in his life. You know what I mean? That's all I'm at. Because those Saturday nights are wild on the town for good, I heard. So.
Yeah, he's a good kid, man. I respect Gutta.
Yeah.
Out of the gun. Tommy Toon. The story of the SML.
Oof.
Man in motion.
And Dan's sitting there.
Blitz coming. Here we go. Oh, whoa.
That was great. Was that a switch stick by Dan? If it was, that was great.
They just bumped into each other.
Wow, that was crazy because a backside linebacker came down and crashed on that hard.
Someone says he had the touchdown.
39.
I wasn't paying
Maybe he
attention. I was looking at the blitz, but he had R1 for a touchdown is what they're saying. And now, 3rd and 9. This is Dan's chance. This is Dan's opportunity.
Good runs here, yeah. Here's another route. He loves to run this. He ran this versus me. I think I stopped him on this play, but he ran this versus me.
Looking to
See what
throw.
he does.
Oh, he caught it! Over the shoulder. Wow.
Background sit. It's a sit down on the backside. He reads the front side and he goes backside on the sit down. That's a staple play of Soda.
That linebacker just sat down, didn't quite react in time.
Staple play.
Jeez Louise, that'll make your butt pucker.
Yeah.
Soda's showing some stuff, Paul.
Yeah, no, he's good. I mean, if Dan studied him, he should know some of these based on formation. But what I'm surprised about Prime, he's able to run the ball like this on the Pittsburgh defense.
Yeah.
Like that, didn't Messiah say in chat 2 days ago, I figured something out on the run game.
Yeah. he you know, Dan's I like Dan, but he says a lot of things sometimes. Good guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's, you know, he tells me I'm not the truth. Man, he's spitted more, you know, mishaps this year than ever.
He likes to have the Gandalf role a little bit of like the all-knowing being. I mean, he just says what'll stick. Here we go. It's a stretch play. Look at this. Look at this yardage there. Juking and mooking again. Down to the 14-yard line.
That was a great cut there. Great cut. And let's see what young Soda has here. This is a put
Touchdown's
up or
big.
shut up type drive right now. If he gets a touchdown here, the Messiah will be in a little bit of trouble here. A little bit of trouble.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Jackson, that's Straws in chat, Grim's in chat, ZBD talking in chat. We like to see ZBD here. Gutta still cheering on Dan. Something's off with the Gutta and Dan relationship. I sense a disturbance. I'm assuming they both had a common enemy in the playoffs.
Maybe. And the running back's lit up here. Let's see what that is.
Big play here out of the gun. Look at this double A gap handoff.
I like it. Ooh.
Oh! Whoa!
All right, I'll take that. I don't like the double A gap that close to the red zone because that's automatically a run an A gap because those guys are backing off, especially on the zone.
Yeah, it's just interesting, man. Soda's had this ball for quite some time there, Paul.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need to do here. Let's see.
Blitz here. Absolutely. This is a big play. I feel like there's been like 3 third downs for Soda, and he's converted every one of them, but this one's a big one.
Watch the double slants. Watch the double slants in the sit down. Double slants and sit down. Here we go. Guaranteeing it right now.
Let's see. Biggest play of the day so far. Soda with an opportunity
100%. I'll put my life on its double slants or sit down. One of those two. He's running in the red zone inside the 15, which he is at the 9. Let's
Young
see if he
Hurts.
comes out here.
I just was told Young Hurts has a
slants.
stream up, and he's watching Soda's stream to report it to Dan. Here we go.
Here we go. Sit down to the X, and he has the slant right there.
Back to throw. Looking.
And
oh my God, he's dropped it. Probably deservedly so, because that was a tight coverage.
Yeah, tight.
Now Dan holds. That was a heck of a defensive stand. He had to have it. The kick is going to go right through. And now Dan holds on and has an opportunity to take the lead.
Yeah, and I mean, I would never believe in Dan in these situations other than what he did last night to you. Like, that makes me believe more that Dan can pull this off than ever before. If he didn't do that yesterday, I would have like, no, he's done. He's going to fold. But now, I think he's going to do it. I mean, he already went through you, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Dan is a veteran in the SML. He just keeps chipping away, and then eventually, typically, somebody will make a mistake. Young Soda made a mistake there. He had the running back. Now Dan's got an opportunity to take a lead here in the Super Bowl. He's going to hand it off. And he's going to gain 3.
He has Bo. I think one more play here, maybe 2. Let's
Yeah.
see how fast he snaps here in this third
Man,
quarter.
oh man, Paulie. What a game we've had so far.
Yeah, it's good, but I think that Soda left stuff out there. You know what I mean? He left points on the field.
He has.
He turned over Dan more than I thought he ever would. So.
Yeah, but I think that's what Dan does well. I mean, we could say a lot about Dan, how he looks and how smart he actually is and what his IQ is and how low it is, but and how bad his 3-point shot is nowadays. But he has good defense still.
Yeah.
Here we go. Looking to throws, Dan. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I was looking at that a mile away. Did you see that, Paulie? What happened there?
Yeah.
This guy
he had the drag late, but he didn't see it.
This guy covering this running back, watch him get a speed boost here. Watch him. 3, 2, 1, speed boost. And then he immediately stuck to him, and Dan stared him down.
We're not seeing those replays, Prime. I don't think.
They are.
Oh, did you show it? You probably did. Yeah, okay.
They just seen it. 3rd and 7. Back to throw.
Again, the flat.
Wide open. What the heck?
Jesus,
wow.
That's bad.
Soda, what are you doing there, kid?
That's bad. And one thing about Dan, Soda, he's not going to test you deep. 90% of the time, he's not looking there. He's looking east, west, not looking north.
Yeah. Yeah. For somebody with Soda, we talked about him being a ginger and having some other genetic deficiencies. I think that was just on display there, Paulie.
Yeah, I mean, that's not smart defense right there. And that's a match. I don't like match because too many things can bust in match depending on how many guys go to one side.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Good veteran read by Dan there, composed. Here we go. Hand off. He's going to get the outside edge here, and he's going to get some space. Oh, Soda's. Oh, my gosh. Soda's user sucks in the open space. No offense, Soda.
I said that earlier. Horrible. One of the worst I've faced.
This is
when he's
bad.
here in the game.
How is he? What?
No, it was bad.
He's just like whiffs hard.
Yeah. I know. But we'll see.
It's like he takes his guy and he runs away from the ball. I've never seen this in my life.
That's why I ran wide so much, because in open space, he just can't do anything. He's helpless.
Yeah. Jeez. Soda just needs to be one of those guys that just lets the AI tackle.
And Soda also needs a stop right here, Prime. He needs a stop. He cannot go in down one, man. The nerves are going to be high. You know, the flow, the red ginger is going to be flowing in his eyes. He's going to be nervous.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Young Soda, he got Tommy Tune. He thinks he's cool and sexy and suave, but you get down in the Super Bowl and all of a sudden your sphincter starts to contract. Back to throw.
Jamming. Oh, guy's wide open.
Oh, Dan got him.
God.
Into the end zone.
God.
Touchdown, Steelers. And for the first time, I think all day, Dan He, 22, has an opportunity to take the lead in the Super Bowl.
And I'm blaming you, Prime, because he was never this comfortable from behind, other than going down 13-0 and coming back. I blame you for the resurrection of the Messiah. He feels comfortable. He's grooving. He gets a stop here. He's going to win this game.
Here we go. Listen, Paulie, 5 minutes left. You're down. Soda can go for it on 4th down now. After the next 2 plays, anyway.
All the pressure's on Soda here.
I don't know, dude. After 3 minutes, you can shoot clock. I'm just saying, Soda is in a spot where he can win this game easily on this drive and shoot clock.
Oh, God. He's calling it now. Is this the one? Let's see if it is.
He needs to not score fast.
Let's see if this is a play to score fast. If it is, let's see if it is.
I don't think he should do that.
If it's the spread, doubles. Let me see. As soon as it is, he's gonna put both guys on the outside to a drag. The circle, it's gonna go drag and drag.
Let's see
Ready?
here.
And he's looking deep, and he's gonna hit him underneath. See if he does the same thing here. He's changing it up. No, he put that guy.
I'm
yeah, there it
confused.
is. Double drag. Yep, he did this yesterday. He's gonna hit one of the drags.
Oh, he's got one open.
Oh my God, that was bad. Horrible play call. Horrible. Dan scouted that one. That was on my sheet yesterday. Dan has it.
Wow. Young Soda.
Yep, that was the one.
He panicked there. You just have to wonder. He thinks he's so cool with Tommy Tune. Well, at some point, you're going to make a mistake, kid.
Perfect defense for that. I couldn't stop it, but Dan studied and he did. Now let's see what Soda can do here.
Look at this. Kind of same concept here.
Yeah, Jags Duval concept.
Here we go. Looking to throw. He has the running back all day. He's going to hit a drag. I'll say this. This is with all due respect to Soda. And I'm not trying to spark controversy here. But a lot of his offense that I've seen so far in this game is drags over the middle. I mean, he's not even looking at the running back, who's arguably more open every time.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of that. It's a lot of
seems.
Pick the guy that's open. Whatever guy the middle linebackers don't cover, he hits one, and hopefully he gets a break out of it and misses one. So right now, this is going to test him right here. This is one of the biggest plays in this game because you know Dan, if he gets a stop, he's going to muddy this game up, old man style, run. Soda may never got a chance again other than maybe 20 seconds left. So
I would go for this.
Huge right here.
If I get stopped here, I'm going for this because even if Dan scores a touchdown, you could still get the ball back with a chance to tie.
Would you knowing you're gonna go for this? Would you run it here or no?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so that's what he's doing now. Let's see if Dan knows. Oh God.
He bounced it outside. I don't like that.
Does he know he can go for it?
He can go for it. No, I don't know if he knows.
Okay. He better know. Oh my God, he doesn't know. He's punting. He's checking. Whoo! God, get him, Commish. Get him quick. Calm him down. Big play in his life here.
Yeah. He's gonna go for it.
Don't run it. Or
he screwed up that run.
God.
He kind of did the thing that a lot of
oh my God.
These hipsters
He's
do.
going to his double slants. He's going to his
zone.
double slants.
Look at his play clock ticking down. Oh, he's got to snap this ball. He's showing some indecisiveness. Super Bowl on the line. 2 seconds. He's got to snap it. Oh my God.
Soda, so confident versus me, and now he's just dwindling.
He's starting to have a spaz attack on the field.
That's bad. The confidence is not here. He wasted it all versus me. It's done. What is this?
He's a ginger, and now he's drooling. He's drooling down his face.
Oh, God.
The lights are getting bright. 4th and inches. The Super Bowl hanging in the balance. Tommy Tune trying to fight back for the Bears. What is this concept?
I don't like this. I do not like this. I don't like this.
I hate all these audibles.
Help him.
Looking to throw.
Oh
my God, he got it.
Why is Dan not hard flat in there? What is he doing?
Know.
He's on match. I don't like match there at all, especially versus a trips look. No, especially when it needs like an inch.
Fourth quarter, 4:20 remaining. Super Bowl hanging in the balance. This is what
I'm sweating.
This is what I'm talking about, Paul. I said this clock can become an issue quick for Daniel.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
He's going to hand it off. Get blown up. Tommy Tune. We've seen some majestic fourth downs in the Super Bowl this cycle. The one that everybody goes back to, which I don't bring up too often, but they talk about. 4th and 16, Super Bowl Colts Rams. That was a big one. How big of a deal will that 4th and inches be for Tommy Tune's legacy?
Very huge, because Dan didn't cover the flats there, didn't see him at all. So, but yeah, that would be huge. Let's see what he does here now.
Here we go. Tune looking to throw. I would have thrown the same ball. Got him. That was tight, but nicely done.
Great patience. He likes those secondary throws with guys clearing, and he did it there. He has great patience, and nobody can pressure him, man. I couldn't, and Dan doesn't seem to be pressuring too much either.
Yeah, it's interesting. Man, now if I'm young Soda, I'm gonna work this clock a little bit here.
I mean, if I'm him, I'm still going for the touchdown, man. Try to make Dan go full field here. Let's not give Dan any freebies to a championship.
Well, hear me out though, Paul. After you run it here, you can chew clock.
Yeah.
And the clock becomes an issue for Dan.
Let's see if
you're in field goal range. Yep, he's turning it on.
Seems a little bit. Is he okay? Smarter than I think, you know. Ginger's prove me wrong every time.
We talked a lot about his intellectual capabilities, but right now they look good.
Oh, here he comes again. Double slants, triple slants, whatever this is. He loves this. Let's see.
What if he makes
a mistake? Risky though.
He hasn't thrown a running back all day. Oh, Dan was there. Dan pulled off.
He was there. Yeah, and he ran that same play versus Stavo too. The quick, and Stavo warned me about that. Quick, non-read, just quick snap. Yep.
We're gonna watch this back here right after this. Yeah, 2-minute warning. Watch Dan's user. He came in. He had the beeline for it, and he pulls off. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Pull off right there. Ah, Dan. If you lose this game, you'll remember that.
Like Gouda on a Saturday night, pulling off.
Man, I love Gouda. He's changed on me, though. Hey, 3rd down. This is a big play for Soda.
Watch that inverted zig there on the left. Watch it. Dan's user's right there. Let's see if he goes down and gets it.
Looking to throw. He's got the return route. He's got the angle route, too. 1st down. Dang, Dan is leaving these middle short crap. Oh, I'm surprised. What is Dan doing?
And one thing Soda doesn't really do is look for deep shots. Like he's not like that. He's a lot like Dan. He likes the little stuff, the zigs, the halfbacks, the ins. He loves all that stuff.
Dan has left that open all day.
Shoot it. Man.
It's just weird. I haven't seen this from Dan. Like where it's just been the same kind of concept all day. And Dan, now this looks like a blitz from Dan.
I hope he has conservative on.
Oh, big hole up the middle. Ooh, see, here's a tendency I'm catching from Soda now, guys. And I'm going to clip this right now. Soda is coming from the school of, and I'll show this in a second here, and it's cost him twice now on this drive alone. He likes to bounce those inside zone shotgun runs outside kind of quickly and maybe sooner than what we'd like. And because of that, he's blown 2 holes now up the middle. I'll show you what I mean in a second here after this play.
This is huge right here. Let's see it. Time's ticking here. 2 timeouts for Dan.
Is this a blaze? It looks like it.
No, don't call him. I'm having flashbacks because it's RPO.
Ooh, big hit. Now
Not crazy about the play call.
Watch this. He's going outside here on this 1st down run. Watch outside instead of just reading the hole. Kind of cost him there. 3rd and 12.
I mean, this is the play here. He's got to convert here. This is what makes champions champions. This is it. This is pretty much the game right here. He has to convert this 3rd and 12. Don't force it. He always has a zig on every play by
Super Bowl on the line.
He's going to go left side.
This,
he's going to go zig, and he's going to go in.
Oh,
it's going to be one of those 2 on the left.
Back to throw. Looking. No. Oh, my God. It's intercepted. He choked. He throws a pick in field goal range with a minute left. What was he looking at?
I called it. It was the zig or the deep in. He did that. He went to the well too many times, and the red rocket did not impress right there.
Sorry. You got a little choked up there. Young Soda with Tommy Tune.
It's over.
In field goal range with a minute left.
Wow. That's bad.
One of the biggest choke jobs
He's bad.
That was bad.
Prime, has anybody lost 2 Super Bowls this cycle?
Dan.
Okay, so
Now hold on
Dan
here.
and
Oh wait, Soda's an idiot. No, excuse me. I shouldn't say that word. Soda's made a mental mistake and he blew that timeout because he had you know, he didn't call his play quick enough on that 4th down, so he only has 1 timeout.
yeah, it's over. This is bad. This is bad. Dan got gifted. He was in field goal.
I just can't believe it, Paul. What is this
Dan got his
defense? Oh,
first.
Dan's gonna have a touchdown if he wants it.
Yeah.
Look at this hole.
Oh, wide.
Dan He has won the Super Bowl, breaking down the field to the 40, to the 30, 20. Now he could dive. He should dive, and he does dive. And Dan
It's over. Soda
has done it.
Man, Marv Levy Jr. Soda's turned into.
Man, Soda really had an opportunity there, and he blew it, Paul. And Dan did it.
His concepts became a little bit too known to Dan on defense there, and Dan knew what was going on. It was the the zig and the backside in, and he read it exactly like I knew he was going to.
Yeah.
Forced it.
Hey guys, stay tuned. We're gonna call the chat. We're gonna have post game interviews. We're gonna ask Soda about that complete utter choke job he had, and we're gonna ask Dan some fun questions. Congrats to Dan on Super Bowl 73 victory. Again, guys, stay tuned. We're about to flip over and do the interviews. All right, guys, 1 second here. I'm going to that room. I'm going to call that chat. So we're going to move over there. We're going to call the voice chat here. All right, I think we got Dan there.
I am here, yep.
We're waiting to see if Soto's going to join us.
I think it's here.
No, it still says he's thinking about joining the call. Man, oh man, I'd be curious what a look it would be if our friend Soda doesn't show up.
This one hurts.
Oh, Soda, are you there?
I am.
All right, Soda, we'll make this quick. Obviously, we appreciate you hopping on our call and showing sportsmanship in class there. Got to ask, what was that ending, that read there? Was that just a panic throw? Did you think you seen something? What happened there?
Well, I was trying to get it over the top of the head, but I didn't high pass and went straight to him. But I knew I needed the first down. I didn't think I was going to be able to hold him out of field goal range even with like a minute left, 30 seconds left. So I was like, I gotta throw it up, see what happens. Got here off it, died by it.
Yeah. Paulie, any questions for Soda?
So Soda, what happened? That you clicked the panic button there and called that timeout prematurely. Were you panicking there? What went on that play call?
On the 4th down, or?
Yeah, the one you called the timeout when you didn't need to.
Oh, I wasn't comfortable with what I was calling, so I was like, I got timeout and really settle in, because I delayed for a second looking to see if I could go for it, and then by the time I got set up, I was like, you know what, I'm not a huge fan of this look. I'm gonna swap a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you, Soda, for joining us. We're not going to badger you with too many questions. You played a good game for most of the game, I think. Good enough to win. Just obviously that last mistake you made obviously was the game breaker. So we appreciate you coming on. You're welcome to stay or leave or however you wish. But we're going to move on to Dan now.
GG, Dan.
Hey, Al, can I address Soda before he leaves or stays? Hey, Soda, man, I've been there. I've lost Super Bowls. I've lost some heartbreakers, things you think you could have back. Man, let me just tell you, from competitor to competitor, you played awesome. I was completely dumbfounded on defense. I ran things. I was just trying to throw the kitchen sink at you. Great offense, man. Keep it going. I appreciate your study. Appreciate who you are. You'll be back, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, Dan. Hey, real quick, congrats, Dan, on winning. First of all, I guess, how does it feel? I know you were towing that line of a Marv Levy type of cycle. How does it feel?
It hasn't really sunk in because I just thought I lost. I thought, as everything I just said to Soto was 100% true. I had no answers for him. I was blitzing from formations I haven't run in years. I was throwing 3 at him, 5 at him, 8 at him. I couldn't do anything. He was just moving the ball so well on me. So I just thought the game was over. My best hope, I was actually wanting him to score at the end. I was trying to blitz everybody so he could actually score a touchdown so I could have a shot. And then he, he threw that pick, and I didn't even react. I didn't even know what to do or say because I was just in shock.
Yeah. One thing, I guess the only critique I had on you, the game, was I felt like, and I guess you're opening up like defensively, you felt lost. It felt to me like when watching the game that his reads were very simple in the sense of his variety wasn't there. It was a lot, and I think if you watch this back, you'll find it to be true. It was a lot of inside drag routes, and that's all it was. You left the running back open often and flat, and he didn't take it. It was just like spamming the drags and the seam combinations. Did you feel that, or what did you feel?
Well, that's again, I think that's part of the design when you have a high throw power quarterback. You got some weapons. You know where the user is going to be. You can pick which seam you want to throw to. You either throw to the right seam or the left seam, depending on where the user is. I can only get my guys back so far, and as far back as I get them, then that just opens up the drag. So my whole strategy was just I want to force him to work down the field. I mean, I was so ticked off. The first pass he threw right to my guy. I swatted it down instead of a pick. Next play, he throws a seam touchdown. So my whole goal was just to make him earn it, and hopefully he'd make a mistake. I never thought he'd make the mistake where he did there. But my whole thing was like, I'm not going to let him beat me over the top and seam routes. And I had to give up the underneath. You just can't cover everybody. The getting no pressure was the thing thought that was going to do me in.
Paulie, what you thinking?
Dan, congratulations. I know this means a lot to you, especially at, the advanced stage. My question for you is, how much did the win over Prime coming back from 13-0 help you when you were down here in the second half? And I said it all stream. I think you were different after the Prime game, knowing that you can actually do it, and you executed this game. Did that game help you in this game at all mentally?
So um, I was actually down 17-7 to Bomber in the first game, and then
Mm-hmm.
down 14-0 to Prime. Um, a little bit, but in both those games, I felt like my defense was playing really well against Prime and Bomber.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I did not feel like my defense was playing well. I felt like I literally was just running with my head cut off. So I felt very helpless today. Like, I knew I could run against Soda. I knew that was one of his weaknesses. I knew I could
Yep.
I could
Yep.
juke him out and run on him.
Yep.
But I just didn't have any answer on defense. So again, my head's still kind of spinning because I don't even know how I actually won that game. I did not deserve to win that game.
He made a mistake that a lot of young players make, and he forced it over the middle and an opportunity in a scoring position. Dan, I guess you won the Super Bowl now. I've got to ask, you won. You've had some heartbreaking losses. Assuming that the cycle ends here with one Lombardi or two, any thoughts on the future? I mean, you talked about, hey, if you lose to Soda, this could be it for you. Is this the last cycle we see of Dan He?
No, man. I was already working on my probably around the third quarter. I was kind of working on my. Actually, I don't know if you guys remember. Like, I think maybe my first drive, I had two passes, didn't go anywhere, and I had like a 3rd and 12, and I threw one over the middle, and I don't even know if I should have caught it because I got popped when I caught it. And I was like, wow, that's a game saving play. But like as that was happening, I'm in my mind thinking, okay, what is my concession speech? And no, man, I'm going to keep coming. The best news of making Super Bowls is that you don't make them, Prime. So that means you can't win them, even if I don't. So as long as you're still running SML, I'm going to be right there, breathing down your neck, not letting you get to Super Bowls.
Well, I appreciate it. It helps me stay motivated. The only thing I could say is, obviously, can you use a summer excuse anymore?
Well, this is the latest one I've won. But I think the summer excuse might be coming up soon, so we'll see.
Yeah. Well, Paul, any questions here to round
See
them
you
out?
soon, buddy. I'll see you soon on the truth, man. Stay tuned.
All right. Let me know, Paulie.
There you go,
All right.
guys. That's Dan. He did it. There was, I think, a growing, I guess, concern that maybe he wouldn't be able to, but he pulled it off right at the end. Dan, the mic is yours. Anything you want to say to the league or anything in general?
No, I know Soto's going to be hurting. So
Yeah.
I want to make sure we pick him up. He really did.
He sounded
He played
really
an
good.
amazing game. I think he's got a bright future. So, hey, I've been here before. I'm going to be back again. Okay. There's no doubt about that. I want to make sure he knows he'll be back too. So, let's give Soto a lot of love in the chat.
Yeah, Soda. Call 988 if you're watching this and if you're feeling bad. That's the help hotline. He sounded pretty down and out, so we'll make sure that those resources are available to you. Guys, that is the SML Network. We appreciate you, Dan, for playing Paulie, me and you staying up late. We're old men here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and we hope you have a wonderful day.